Welcome, Taurus. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for September 3rd, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Taurus, today the stars are pressing you to realign with your own rhythm, almost like tuning an instrument that's slightly off-key. With the moon forming a square to Saturn in your house of career, there's a sense of pressure building around your responsibilities, but it's less about external demands and more about the internal narrative you're running. If you've been second-guessing yourself or holding back from making the decision you know you need to make, this alignment calls you to cut through the noise of doubt and lean into trust. The universe isn't pushing you towards something new without reason. It's making sure you remember that you're capable of taking a leap, even if the landing isn't perfectly mapped out. Love, in particular, feels charged with both possibility and hesitation. Venus, still moving through a sign that emphasizes honesty and vulnerability, is nudging you to open your heart in a way that might scare you. Maybe you've been holding back because logic keeps telling you what's practical, what's safe, what's been done before. But what's stirring now doesn't care about tradition. It cares about truth. Conversations could feel more raw today, almost like you're being asked to show a side of yourself you usually protect. If you lean into that openness, it's not only intimacy that deepens, but also your own ability to trust yourself to handle whatever response comes your way. Financially, there's a strong reminder that abundance flows more freely when you detach from rigid expectations. Jupiter's subtle influence over your money sector right now highlights expansion, but only if you loosen your grip on control. This isn't the time to micromanage every penny or overthink every opportunity. Instead, think of abundance like a frequency you can step into. When your energy is high, when you feel accomplished, satisfied, or proud of what you've pushed yourself to do, you magnetize opportunities more easily. That's why starting your day with something challenging, even if it's small, can flip the switch. You prove to yourself that you can act, and from that confidence, new possibilities open. Work and ambition also come into focus with a fiery edge. Mars is activating your creative house, which means your ideas are sparking with intensity, but the challenge is in acting on them without slipping into fear. That King of Wands in reverse energy, that hesitation to lead or put yourself out there, is exactly what today's cosmic backdrop is daring you to confront. It's easy to talk yourself out of a risk when your mind starts tallying up reasons it could fail. But the truth is, flow happens when you stop analyzing every possible outcome and simply let yourself follow the pull. The more you practice listening to your instincts and making small, bold moves, the stronger your confidence in larger decisions becomes. Your emotional landscape today might feel a little ungrounded, almost like your feet aren't quite steady on the ground beneath you. That's partly because Uranus continues to shake things up in your sign, keeping you from clinging too tightly to old routines. Instead of fighting the disruption, lean into it as an invitation to discover freedom. That freedom isn't about abandoning your responsibilities, it's about reclaiming choice. Horse energy, symbolized in today's cosmic imagery, represents exactly that balance. Gentle but powerful, disciplined yet free. Think about where in your life you've been telling yourself, "I can't because," and consider whether that's really truth or just a limiting belief keeping you from stepping forward. Health and wellness also want your attention. The foods you eat, the movement you commit to, and the way you silence your mind through meditation are foundational now. When you treat food as energy, not just comfort, you recalibrate not just your body but your frequency. When you choose movement that challenges you, whether it's a workout at dawn or a brisk walk after dinner, you shift your mindset into one of accomplishment. And when you allow even a few minutes of meditation, whether it's in a quiet room, under the sun, or even in a moment of stillness during your busy day, you remind yourself of your ability to detach from the endless loop of logical thinking that too often drags you down. Cosmically, this is also a day to reconnect with your imagination. The angel's whisper for Taurus now is to daydream, not as an escape, but as a tool. When you allow your mind to wander freely, you begin to see visions of what's possible beyond the limits of logic. This is where creativity lives, where solutions emerge, and where inspiration reignites. Don't underestimate the power of letting your mind drift toward impossible-seeming realities. They are the seeds of your highest timeline. Every great change starts with the willingness to believe that more is possible, even if the evidence hasn't yet caught up. Ultimately, today's horoscope for Taurus is about surrendering fear and choosing flow. The cosmic alignments are pushing you to shed the weight of outdated beliefs, to step boldly into your own choices, and to trust that abundance, love, and joy are waiting for you. Not when you've perfected everything, but when you let yourself believe you're worthy of them right now. This is your moment to tune your frequency, reconnect with your truth, and let the universe meet you halfway. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Card 1. King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles mirrors your own Taurian essence, practical, steady, and deeply connected to the material world. Today, this card shows your capacity to manage finances, career matters, and long-term security with wisdom. If you've been facing financial obstacles or feeling as if progress is stalled, the King reassures you that solutions are not only near but already forming. You are stepping into the role of a provider and leader, not only for yourself, but also for those who look up to you. This is a day to affirm your strategy, strengthen your confidence, and trust that the wealth you are building, whether monetary or energetic, is lasting. Card 2. 8 of Swords reversed. This card appears to break chains. In its reversed form, the 8 of Swords suggests liberation from patterns that once felt restrictive, self-doubt, limiting beliefs, or external blockages. For Taurus, it indicates that financial or emotional curses are dissolving, giving you more room to move freely. You may notice that burdens you once carried now seem lighter, or that people and situations that held you back are losing their power. This liberation is not accidental. It is the result of your persistence and inner work. Spiritually, it's a reminder that your angels and ancestors are opening pathways on your behalf. Card 3. The Page of Wands. The Page of Wands brings news, sparks of excitement, and fresh beginnings. For Taurus today, this suggests the arrival of an important message, perhaps an opportunity for professional growth, a promotion, or even the hint of romantic interest from someone fiery and bold. This card vibrates with curiosity and movement, encouraging you not to stay too rigid, but to explore what excites you. Someone may offer you an indirect signal of interest or admiration, and it's wise to notice those subtle cues. Emotionally, the page reminds you that while your nature craves stability, growth often requires saying yes to new adventures. Card 4. The 5 of Wands. This card acknowledges the presence of tension or conflict. Taurus, you may have been dealing with difficult personalities, competitive environments, or lingering disagreements. While your instinct is often to avoid unnecessary drama, the 5 of Wands suggests that these challenges are shaping your resilience. Instead of seeing conflict as a setback, view it as an opportunity to test your patience, sharpen your strategy, and clarify your boundaries. If someone is trying to pull you into disputes, stay grounded. Your calm energy is more powerful than their chaos. Card 5. The World. The World arrives as the final confirmation of a cycle successfully closing. For you, Taurus, this means you are entering a new stage of fulfillment and expansion. It represents achievements you once thought were out of reach, career success, financial stability, or a deeper sense of personal wholeness. The World also hints at recognition. Others see you as accomplished, admired, even enviable. On a spiritual level, it underscores the guidance of your ancestors and divine protectors, who are ensuring that what you achieve is aligned with your life's purpose. This is a moment of triumph, but also an invitation to enjoy life more fully and without fear. Today's reading for Taurus tells a story of strength, liberation, and ascension. The King of Pentacles grounds you in success and stability, while the 8 of Swords reversed frees you from restrictions that once slowed your progress. The Page of Wands delivers new beginnings and intriguing signals of both opportunity and affection, while the 5 of Wands acknowledges challenges that ultimately refine your wisdom. Finally, the World seals the message. You are on the verge of significant achievement, entering a new cycle of abundance and recognition. Trust your perseverance, honor the guidance of your ancestors, and allow yourself to step boldly into this fresh chapter. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Your financial path today is strongly illuminated, Taurus, and the cards show that obstacles you once carried are dissolving. The King of Pentacles embodies your natural ability to manage resources and create long-term security. Any sense of being blocked or tied down in the past, whether by debt, unexpected expenses, or simply a lack of opportunity, is shifting. You are being guided into a more prosperous chapter, and it will feel like you are finally breathing after holding your breath for too long. What's unique about today's energy is the sense of strategy at play. You are not simply being handed financial blessings, you are crafting them. The patience and persistence that define your sign are now paying off. Careful planning and the willingness to say no to unnecessary risks will place you on solid ground. Like the King, you are not chasing temporary wins, but building something enduring, something that allows you to provide for yourself and others without fear of instability. There is also a strong element of luck weaving into your material life. The Page of Wands suggests unexpected messages or offers that could brighten your prospects. This might look like news about a promotion, the discovery of a profitable opportunity, or simply a fortunate turn of events that shifts your financial outlook. It may feel as though the universe is rewarding your discipline by aligning the right doors at the right time. Still, the cards caution you not to let unnecessary worry cloud your vision. Financial concerns often weigh heavily on your shoulders because you take responsibility so seriously, but the signs today point to stability rather than loss. The more you lean into faith, both in yourself and in divine guidance, the more you will see abundance multiplying. This is a reminder that material success often flows when you are aligned spiritually as well as practically. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for September 3rd are 6, 22, 37, 49, 64, 78. Daily love. In matters of the heart, Taurus, today glows with passion and intrigue. The Page of Wands points to fresh sparks. Someone notices you, and not just casually. This person's energy feels fiery, possibly an Aries or Leo, who admires the calm steadiness you carry. Where they are bold and impulsive, you exude groundedness and depth. This creates a magnetic pull, and you may find yourself receiving signals of their interest, even if they come in subtle or indirect ways. Love today feels like a dance of signals and gestures. Someone could be dropping hints, trying to catch your attention without declaring everything outright. You may pick up on these cues in passing conversations, a glance held a little too long, or a message that feels layered with meaning. The excitement here is not only about romance, but also about rediscovering that spark of being truly seen. However, your cautious side may make you pause. As much as you enjoy affection, you do not rush blindly into emotional entanglements. The cards suggest you may feel a little defensive when love approaches, perhaps questioning intentions or fearing that past disappointments could repeat themselves. Yet this defensiveness is not a wall. It is a gate, one you can choose to open when trust is earned. For those who have dealt with complicated past relationships, today brings clarity. The Five of Wands reminds us that past dynamics may have been filled with conflict, misunderstandings, or even betrayals. If a former connection resurfaces, it may come with the recognition of how much you've grown since then. You are no longer the same person, and that awareness protects you from repeating painful patterns. At work, the workplace presents challenges that test your patience, Taurus, but the cards suggest you are well equipped to handle them. The Five of Wands often signals competition or tension, and you may notice that others are jockeying for attention, recognition, or authority. While this may feel draining, it is not meant to discourage you. It is designed to sharpen your resilience and highlight your ability to stand firm. Where others rush or argue, you bring calm. Your grounded nature becomes your strongest asset, and today it can distinguish you from the noise around you. The King of Pentacles reaffirms that your reliability and consistency do not go unnoticed. Leaders and peers alike are aware of your steady contributions, even if competition sometimes masks acknowledgement. Keep in mind that respect often builds silently and then emerges powerfully when the time is right. Opportunities for advancement are clearly within reach. Whether through recognition, promotion, or being trusted with greater responsibility, you are moving toward a higher position. The Page of Wands also hints that exciting news or an unexpected project could arrive, giving you a chance to showcase creativity alongside your usual practicality. This is the moment to lean into your confidence and seize opportunities without hesitation. Persistence will be key. The workplace may present distractions in the form of politics or interpersonal frictions, but your steady approach is exactly what allows you to rise above them. Where others may burn out, you endure. The cards show that staying consistent, even when things feel chaotic, ensures your place as someone reliable and capable of long-term growth. Health. Health today emphasizes release and renewal. The Eight of Swords reversed indicates that burdens you carried mentally or emotionally are loosening their grip. As you let go of anxiety, guilt, or unnecessary overthinking, your physical well-being improves in tangible ways. Stress often manifests in the body, and your willingness to free yourself mentally is directly linked to how vibrant you feel. Rest becomes vital now. The Five of Wands suggests that conflict and external demands may leave you tense. Without proper downtime, you risk carrying the stress of competition into your body. Prioritizing rest, gentle routines, and moments of calm will protect you from unnecessary strain. A slow walk, mindful breathing, or grounding activities can work wonders for your health today. Emotional balance plays an equally strong role. The King of Pentacles encourages stability not only in finances and career, but also in your overall lifestyle. When you nurture steadiness in your daily habits, balanced meals, adequate hydration, consistent sleep, you build a foundation for lasting health. Today is a call to return to basics and honor the rhythms that keep you whole. There is also a spiritual component to your healing. Ancestors and divine guides are strongly present in your spread, offering reminders that you are supported in both body and spirit. Dreams or intuitive insights may nudge you toward healthier patterns or even inspire you to release what no longer serves your well-being. Family and friends. Family matters weigh on your heart today, but not in a negative sense. The cards show you are deeply committed to the well-being of your loved ones, often carrying their worries as your own. While this speaks to your incredible loyalty, it also reminds you to find balance. Not every burden is yours to fix, and today you are encouraged to trust that your family members can also find their own strength. A strong female presence appears in your spread, someone who brings wisdom and stability. This could be a mother, grandmother, or another nurturing figure who provides comfort and guidance. Her influence may appear in conversations, memories, or even in subtle ways that inspire you to stay strong. Recognize her presence as a reminder that you are not carrying your responsibilities alone. Ancestral guidance is also evident. The reading suggests that a loved one who has passed continues to protect and watch over you. Their message is one of reassurance, that you are supported in your mission and that your family is not forgotten by divine forces. This unseen support allows you to move forward with faith, knowing your family is surrounded by light. Compatibility. When it comes to compatibility, the fire signs are strongly highlighted today. Aries and Leo in particular are drawn to your calm authority and steady energy. Their fiery passion ignites against your earthy strength, creating relationships that feel vibrant and magnetic. These connections can be exciting, though they sometimes demand compromise when their impulsiveness clashes with your patience. Earth signs, Virgo and Capricorn, remain the most natural allies for you. With them, you share values of loyalty, structure, and a deep appreciation for stability. These partnerships often evolve slowly, but are built to last, much like the foundations you naturally crave. Together, you create not only romance but also practical achievements that stand the test of time. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, offer emotional depth and nurturing qualities. With them, You find tenderness and sensitivity, though at times their shifting moods may challenge your desire for predictability. Still, when balanced, these pairings allow you to explore emotional intimacy while providing the grounding they need in return. Your lucky color today. Emerald green is your color today, Taurus. It reflects growth, prosperity, and the healing of the heart. Wearing or surrounding yourself with this shade will amplify feelings of renewal and attract abundance into your daily experiences. The phrase of the day: true wealth is not just what you earn, but what you nurture and share. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.